So this is the last installment of the Lego assembly tutorial, and in this installment I'm going to have these gears that are meshed now or paired rotate as an animation. So to start off with, I'm going to click drag components just to confirm that my gears are meshing, right? And they are, so that's good, and we will go from there. So under the mechanism tab, I'm going to start off with servo motors, and I'm going to add a servo motor to this axle and gear, and that's where the motor is going to run off of. So name, just leave it at servo motor 1. You can call it whichever you want. I'm going to click on the arrow, and I'm going to have to select the motion axis. So I'm going to select this little rotation here, okay, and it highlights a bunch of stuff. And then I'm going to click over on profile, and in this case it's not a position, we're going to do a velocity, and it's degrees per second. And down here what I'm going to do is start with 90 degrees per second, which means over 4 seconds it would do a 360 degree turn. Which means if the big one does 360 degree turn and it's 24 teeth to 8, it means that this one here will go 3 times around to that 1 time. Okay, so I'm going to click on apply and OK, and basically that part's done. Okay, now if I actually get back into this, and if I want to get back in, over under the mechanism tree, I can go to motors, and under motors servo, and I can right mouse click and go edit definition, and I'm back up into here. I can profile and change anything else I wanted. Okay, so that's the first part that's done. The second part now is called mechanism analyze. Okay, so I'm going to click on it, and here's where I'm going to specify how fast things are moving in that. So name, analysis definition number 9, I can call this gear pair 1, for example. It's going to be a position. There's all different ones in here. We'll just leave it as a position 1. Under the start time, we'll start at 0 seconds. End time, I'm going to run it for only 4 seconds. And frame rate, what that is how many frames, right, per second. So right now there's a total of 41 frames. Now if I just click on run down here, okay, you're going to see what happens. It's going to whip really fast. Okay, and that's too fast to see what's happening. So I'm going to take a frame rate of 100 and just change that up. And when I click on run, you can see now, and I'm just going to put yes to overwrite it. You can see how slow it works. And now when I take this, I can see this gear here as I go around. Okay, it's only going once. This guy's going a lot faster, and it's going around 3 times. Right? So that's basically now my analysis on that, and I can run it and see what's going on. And I'm going to hit OK and close it off. And now the last part of this is I'm actually going to have it animated. So I'm going to do the playback. And under playback, again, result set, there's probably different ones in here. No, that's the only one. And I'm going to simply hit the animate button. And now what I can do is if I click on play, you'll see it's going quite slow and jagged. Now that speed is quite slow. So if I increase the speed to 100% speed, that's what my original animation looks like. And it will go along, and you can see up here it's counting, and it'll go for about 4. Now this isn't exact time, obviously, because that's a long second. But yeah, and that's basically it for the tutorial. You have an animated button. If I want to output it to an MPEG video, I can click on capture and go browse where I want to save it to your L drive. I can change the type. Obviously it's an MPEG video, the image size, and I can just hit OK, and away I do. I capture it and press play. And I have myself a video that I can send to my clients or my parents or my whoever. So that concludes the Lego assembly tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something from it, and I hope that you end up building something really cool out of Lego or Vex Robotics with it. Thank you.